One of the biggest things for the championship game is to not change too much. We want to keep the momentum going that we've had. So the big thing there is just staying the same and do what's brought us to success in the first place. So we know we've got to play finals football. We know we've got to stick to the pattern. But yeah, the same big thing is just do what's got us here in the first place.
We're pretty structured and regimented how we prepare for our weeks. So we've kept the same structure this week. We hadn't had any training sessions in. We've actually probably gone a little bit lighter with our volume and just increased that intensity just a little bit more than what we've done in previous weeks. But we shortened the volume down in the training sessions. Yes, they're at sea level, but we'll have the advantage coming from altitude, traveling down to sea level and playing within 24 hours of when we get there. So we're pretty happy with that. And obviously coming from thin air and go down to thick air, the boys will be loving running around with nice big gulps of air in their lungs.
Seattle has a really good team. They're an all-round team, 1 through 23. They have a number 9 who plays for the Canadian team. His name's Phil Mack. He's a really good player, so I'm excited to go up against him. But again, they've got a really good team all round, so it's going to be a big one for the boys. We're excited for it.
It's always the physicality. Like, if you don't win the physicality in any game of rugby, you're not going to be successful. So I think it's definitely the set piece. Scrums and lineouts are huge. They really kind of pride themselves on their set piece scrum. They've got Rickard Hatton back in their lineup as well, so he adds another kind of line-out weapon for them. Ollie Khalifi may play, we're not sure, because he got picked up an injury last week, but they definitely pride themselves on that scrum. So if we can hold them there, same as we did in the first and second game where we played against them this year, then we'll do well. We'll definitely set ourselves up for success.
Seattle has a really good set piece. We know their forward's going to come for the scrum, so if we can button down the scrum, get good ball there, good ball at the line-outs, we're going to be feeling confident. But again, I trust the forwards. I feel like they're going to go into this game, win the physicality, and that means they're going to match up the scrum, so good for them. I can't say that because then they're going to know what we're talking about. No, I'm joking. So, like I said before, Seattle's got a really good all-round team, so the big thing for us is patience with ball in hand. We know we're going to have to go through the phases. We know we're going to have to win the physicality with ball in hand, so if we do that, hopefully we have a lot of success out wide. But again, it's all going to come down to the physicality with the forwards, so we'll see how that goes up front first.
I think it's just that the boys bring back their confidence. Like, they've gone away, they won 3 games, had a great success against Russia, especially Scotland, and then they hammered Canada. So they just bring that kind of energy and that confidence back into training. But they kind of seamlessly transition back into our training sessions. There's a good bit of banter flowing around all week, so we definitely bring back to earth as quickly as possible. And but they're all good blokes. I mean, they all kept in contact with us when we were away. The boys all got their communication tools. They're watching our videos as well as what they did with the US. So I mean, fair play to them. They're good blokes. They want to get straight back into our system, and it was great because we went straight back into the playoffs. So they know what they have to do for that. They know how to get prepared for that, and it's a service to them and the rest of the boys that we came together, we got the win, and now we roll into this week because we weren't really ready to be finished for the season last weekend, to be quite honest.
The Eagles and myself, we're lucky enough to have, like you said, have a 3-game sweep over the June, so hopefully we can just keep the momentum going. We came in, had the same momentum against Utah, won that game, so hopefully this weekend we just ended at the pinnacle, the top of the mountain. So we're really excited for this weekend, and like I said, just keep the momentum going. Be sure to catch the Major League Rugby Championship in San Diego on CBS Sports Net, or follow at Glendale Raptors on Facebook and Twitter at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. All right. Good.